Well, right now, go ahead and get in the aero position, because that's where you're going to spend most of your time. So first I look at your saddle height, and to me it appears that your saddle is just a little low. I'm seeing a pretty good bend in your knee, but it might turn out to be okay. I look for about 150-degree bend between your femur and your tibia, basically. So to find that, I'm just going to have you keep your normal cadence, your normal purchase on the pedals, if you will, and then just go ahead and then slowly spin down to a stop with this foot on the bottom without changing anything. So that time you dropped your heel just a little bit. So what I'm looking for is basically just a freeze frame photo kind of a thing. So go ahead and try it again. Just spin up to speed. And then now, just keeping your anatomy more or less the same, just go ahead and slowly come to a stop. And then all the way to the bottom. And then that's about how you hold your foot. So we'll see what that does. And then I line it up on your ankle and through your knee, and then we're looking for a bone right there. Then I look forward and I see when you're in a comfortable position or maybe in a position ready to shift, which you are right there. Then I'm going to look at your the angle that your arm makes. I'm looking for anything from 90 to maybe 95, 100 degrees, and that's about what I'm seeing. And I'm getting just about 98 degrees, so I'm pretty happy with that. Some people, when they're fully squared up, you know, they feel like they're really crunched up a bit. So I think you're good there. I just might ask if that's okay. Normally, your elbow might come past, yeah, something like that, and then you can move around. So is that comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Okay, because I might be inclined to move the pads forward unless they're already maxed out, and they are. You can almost do a curl like this, and it takes actually some weight off your rear, and if you slid forward in that position, you'd get a ton of power by just perching your butt, if you will, right on the nose of the saddle, and it just changes the effective saddle angle, or the effective seat tube angle. Kind of almost the more forward you can get, so that you're almost pushing back. The power is easier to put into the bike. So obviously, you can't stay there very long. That's a more comfortable position. That's a longer, you know, you can stay there longer. If you want to pop over a roller, you know, a hill, or if you want to go into the wind or power past somebody, you know, typically you'd slide out on your nose of your saddle and punch past them.
And then get back in the
And then get back into your normal position. Okay. But typically you want to use the whole saddle, and you want to have a saddle that allows you to do that. And you'll use, even though you're only moving just maybe a few degrees relative to the pedals, you're using actually different parts of your muscles. So it's a break for some. And then I look front on, and I might look at your elbows and see how they're shielding, or how the wind might be coming off your forearms and elbows, and is it wide enough to give you good aerodynamic benefit. Yeah, a lot of the companies will do wind tunnel testing, and they'll just have the bike, but you need to do both. You know, that helps them design a fast bike. But once the bike is done, then it's how the body interacts with the bike. Cervelo made a dummy, a whole full-size dummy of Dave Zabriskie, because he turns out to be one of the most aerodynamic bodies around for some darn reason. And so they have the Dave Z dummy, and they just stick it on the bike and do their wind tunnel testing with. It's easier to have the Dave Z dummy on there than Dave Z himself. It's nice to have a little bit wider elbow pad arrangement. I think it opens up your chest a little bit, allows you to breathe more easily. So this is a little wide, but I think it's going to be comfortable for you. Okay. So I like that.